Yo, what is going on, people? All right, we have a very special unboxing. Even I didn't know about this, but Manny got something really cool. He wanted you guys to show, to see it, and it's video game related, so it's definitely something cool. So hit us them facts, man. What is this? What are we looking at, man?
So what we're looking at is something pretty interesting and rare. If you remember from years ago, Capcom made a Alien versus Predator arcade game where essentially it's like a beat 'em up, like Final Fight, but you play as these two characters. Which one of them on the one on the left is Dutch, essentially supposed to be Dutch Shaver, like a clone of him, and then this kind of cyborg ninja girl, as well as two predators. So it's pretty much that game. The game is somewhat forgotten, but the one cool thing about it is that it's actually recently been put onto the Capcom arcade stick that's been announced pretty recently.
Nice.
So yeah, but it looks like also that Nika Toys, which is the company that made these figures, actually decided, hey, we have the Alien versus Predator stuff, so why don't we make these two characters that have never been made figures of? So it's
And
like, oh,
yeah, and
yeah.
if I'm correct, this company also did the video game version of RoboCop, right, from the Nintendo game.
Yes, they did. They
Yeah.
did the video game RoboCop. They did Contra Set. They did, they kind of do fun alternate colors of some of the ones that are based on some of the games. They also did
Nice.
Ninja Turtles and stuff like that. So this one is a little bit different than the ones that they've previously done. So let me just show you the back for fun. So you can
Yes.
see the. So it's funny, like with the character is supposed to be Dutch, like
Yeah,
Arnold
Arnold
Schwarzenegger,
Schwarzenegger. Yeah.
but it's not doesn't exactly look like him because obviously they didn't have the likeness rights for the game, so
Yeah.
they kind of gave him this sort of Arnold-ish face. So that's the back for you. There you go. So I guess we get this.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Before that, what's on the sides, man?
Oh, what's on the sides? Well, on the sides is actually the
Pull it
game
back a little
cover.
bit. Yeah.
That's kind of hard because
Yeah.
of the walls there.
Oh, there
There
we
we
go.
go.
Yeah, yeah, the lighting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's actually the cover of the game.
Oh, nice.
So, and then over here is just a couple of shots of them looking cool. So there you go.
Pretty awesome. And yeah, I guess you'll tell us a little bit more about the game as you open this thing.
So yeah, I'm just gonna reach over and I got my little stuff there. Oh, did they put any tape on this? I don't think they did. Oh no.
Actually, while you do that, I'm gonna look up some information. Okay. Yeah, because I know this is one of the games that people complain about that wasn't on the Capcom Beat 'em Up collection that came out last year.
Yes.
But if you guys remember, all the licensed games were removed from that.
Mm-hmm. So there's the two characters there.
Here we go.
I gotta pull out some other stuff here, so I'll just put that there.
Oh, very nice.
Ooh, the paint jobs are pretty good on those.
Yeah, I know you're a stickler for that.
Oh yeah, especially when you order these things online. I hate when they're doing this. We gotta come back and those usual stuff.
That thing is loud as fuck.
Yeah. They gotta do all this silliness where they gotta lock them down like this. You gotta undo all these silly twist ties. It's funny when they make Japanese toys, like a lot of the Japanese companies have stopped doing this stuff. Locking them down with these twist ties. It's
Yeah.
all preventive measure if you're buying these at the stores.
Yeah, because people steal them and stuff.
Yeah, people just pull them out of the box and stuff, so they'll do this. But what other companies have been doing is they've just been like putting like another piece of plastic over everything to kind of let it go.
Yeah, I have a question. Was this game on Super Nintendo as well?
No, it wasn't.
Okay, that's a different one then.
No, yeah, it was a different one. It was never on. This game had never been on any console, which was kind of stinky.
It's interesting.
It's one of those sorts of like. Again, it's one like there was also another Predator game, not Predator game. It was a Aliens game that was Aliens.
Yeah,
and that was never came out either. But I don't think that was a Capcom one. But they never put that out on consoles either, which is a shame because it was a really cool game. But again, it was one of those ones where it's like they could say it was Aliens, but they couldn't have like they had a Vasquez-esque character in there.
Yeah.
But they couldn't have them actually in it.
It's weird. I can't find anything on this game.
Yeah, Alien versus Predator Capcom arcade maybe put out on there.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, it's a little bit difficult to find stuff on. Am I having issues here?
Uh-oh, you are having issues. Yo, man, just twist that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because because I wanted to see what year this came out, but I don't know.
It's the '90s.
Oh, it's the '90s. Okay, let me look at
'90s
that.
game.
I thought for some reason I thought it was. Oh, no, you're right. It would be '90s. It wouldn't be the '80s.
It was. It was. I think it was close to Super Nintendo era. So I think
Yeah,
that's why a lot of people are like a little bit disappointed that it's there. All right, I'm gonna take this off camera for a bit and
yeah, yeah. Your insanely loud microphone. Hopefully, people won't complain about that too much. It's pretty brutal. All right, let me see. Yeah, yeah. There was one on Super Nintendo, but I know it's not this one. Arcade. Here we go. I found it. Yeah, here we go. All right, let me give you guys some info on it. It came out in 1994 by Capcom, CPS2, that great engine, Yeah, I never played this game before. It looks like you can play as a Predator as well.
Yep. You can play. There's 2 predators you can play as.
Nice. Oh, I look at that art. That art right there. That who's that? Bengus? Or is that
Yeah, that's all
Akiman?
Bengus.
Yeah, Bengus. Yeah. I was like, yes, Bengus.
So let's get her.
Major
I managed to get her up.
Yeah, let's get the focus ons.
Let's pull her back a little. There you go. So let's see if we can get Dutch out of here.
Now, whoa, brutal, man. How accurate are these to the game?
They're pretty close. I mean, like, it's. I suspect they probably were using a little bit of stuff from other figures that they have made in the past.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're pretty close. Let me hold on.
Wait, her name's hold on. What's her name again? Lynn, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it says her name is Lynn Kurosawa, so she's Japanese.
Well, of course she is.
You gotta have one, man. Gotta represent your people, The artists are Yoko Fukimoto, Hasashi Kisanuki, and Chika Iwai. Interesting. Did they ever bring it to America? They must have, right?
Yes, it was in the American arcades, but it was never like it was never just ported to the consoles. It was just an arcade game.
Yo, man, show it. Oh, look at that. Apparently she's a cyborg.
Yes.
She uses a handgun and a katana as weapons and can execute several martial arts attacks. I'm reading this from Wikipedia. It says that she's damn, man, this is like brutal.
It's weird because I have this thing muted and it's still going.
Yeah, it's fucking it's pretty loud. It says that she's faster and more agile than Dutch, but is less powerful and has a shorter reach with her regular combo. Lynn has many special techniques in her arsenal, but requires more skill and experience than the other characters to use effectively. According to Sebastian Hawk Kuhn of Gamasutra, when a skilled player combines ammunition and movement management, Lynn's gun truly becomes the most powerful weapon in the game. Interesting. So, I guess she's the character that, takes the most skill to use then. And then it looks like, you got, like you said, there's 2 predators. It says Predator Warrior and Predator Hunter. All right, so let's see Mr. Dutch now.
Here we got Dutch.
Nice.
So it's looking pretty cool. I guess I'll put, she comes with a couple of different. I'm gonna put Dutch back a little bit.
There you go. Your Dutch, you stay back, man.
So she has like a katana. Dutch has got like a friggin' blast effect that goes on the end of his hand. Obviously she comes with another hand that's to hold the katana, or maybe the other one. Then Dutch has got like an open hand for like grabbing or something, and then her gun. So let's put them in. Yes,
and obviously all these things are in the game themselves.
Yep, I mean as you said before, and the little the little history of the game. Yeah, that she uses a gun and she's
okay. So when we get to Dutch, I'll read about him. Actually, I'll read it out because Dutch is named after and roughly based on Arnold Schwarzenegger's character in the original Predator film.
Mm-hmm.
He is also a human cyborg and has a cybernetic arm with a smart gun mounted on it. His attacks are powerful but slow, and he dashes forward instead of jumping. Interesting. Dutch is able to power bomb enemies for massive damage. Screw Attack included him on their 2011 list of top 10 Space Marines in video games.
That's
Pretty interesting.
pretty fun.
So right
Yeah,
out, yeah,
yeah, I'm giving her her katana and her. It's funny. I don't think I can give her her katana and her gun at the same time.
yeah, you probably could. Actually, it says that even the description I read before, it says you can only use one or the other.
Yep. So just like that, she can't actually do that either.
Yeah. Okay. So
So
there, it's video game accurate then.
it's video game accurate, actually.
Yeah, it says yeah, you can only use one or the other. All right. So I don't know. Why don't you give her a katana?
I'll give her
The Dai Katana.
that. That game was pretty not good.
Yes.
The katana.
Yeah, that was not good.
Oh, we got a little. You hear all that
Oh
stuff?
yeah, the Sirens of Death. The sirens. I hear it. Yeah, there you go. You gave her a cool pose too.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, there you go. Cyborg woman.
Cyborg woman and then Dutch.
We got Dutch over here now.
It's like I'm Dutch.
Get down now.
Yeah, it's like them. They're like, yeah, we couldn't make it him, so we're just like, all right, it's just
It's
kind
like,
of him.
yeah, it's like you can't make it him, but you know it's him.
Hmm.
I mean, Dutch is a big giveaway.
Yeah, he's the only one who can defeat the Predator.
Yeah, right now.
He got a
I hope
weird
I hope they make the game available for people who don't want to buy that crazy joystick.
I'm hoping too, because that game also has cyberbots.
Ooh, I like that.
Thing, that
Yeah.
that thing has cyberbots. So there you go. Here's our two characters,
Nice.
Dutch and what's her name, Lynn.
And Lynn, yeah.
So, yeah. For comparison, actually, I just put out another figure. So if you're, because I know a lot of collectors really care about this sort of stuff.
X-Men.
Scaling. So yeah, I got from another Capcom game.
Yes, keeping it Capcom, man. Keeping it Capcom. There you go.
Yeah. So that's so it looks like they're a little bit bigger than Cyclops here
Yeah.
from Marvel Legends. So you can stand them together, but then they just look like massive characters. See.
Hey, yo, Cyclops, man, what's up with that pose?
he's doing the pose like
Go,
Go!
buddy. Yeah, go.
yeah. See, like if it was a fighting game, see there you
Yeah,
go.
that is true. There you go. That works.
Yeah.
Go.
So there you go.
Pretty awesome.
So yeah, these are pretty cool looking, pretty awesome figures. Like again, one reason why I bought them is just it's like why, like they'll never make these characters seriously.
Yeah, they won't.
Like her and this guy, like it's just one of those odd sorts of, I don't know, this kind of fluke sort of things that they're just like, all right, we're gonna make them now.
Yeah, there's only like a select few people that would like be interested in these.
Mhm. Exactly.
Basically guys like us.
Yeah, guys like I was love it. It's funny, like looking at them, like they almost seem like they might be different proportions. Dutch kind of feels a little shorter than her, which is interesting.
Yeah, because you're right. Like she's kind of like bent down a little, so if she were standing up, she'd be like maybe bigger than him. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
My guess is they might be using an Arnold body for him.
They could be.
They might be using an Arnold body and then putting a bunch of additional stuff on him
Yeah.
to kind of make him look like it. One cool thing about these figures is that they what they did with these guys is that they, and one thing that was actually a big complaint about the what do they call those, the Contra figures, is they had this kind of like pixelated look to them,
Yeah.
where they had like pixel paint on them, and a lot of people didn't like that. So what they did, so it looks like on this one, what they did is they actually did paint all the different little shines and stuff on them, like they're from the game, but they're not like pixelated looking.
See, I kind of like the pixels though.
No, really.
Yeah, like with RoboCop, he had pixels. I'm like, that's kind of neat,
Mm.
But I guess if most people don't want them, then got to listen
Well,
to
I
the.
mean, you kind of just want, like, I mean, for RoboCop, it's a fun alternate, but like if you want like Bill and Lance from Contra, you don't want them to look all weird. Like literally, they have like pixels on their face and their pixels on their bodies, but they're just normal figures like these guys.
Okay, yeah, I guess. Yeah, because I'm thinking about RoboCop. He looked cool with that, but I didn't see the other guys from Contra. Maybe they did look weird, but at
Yeah,
the same,
they
yeah,
look a little odd because it's like they're trying to create the pixels on their bodies, but it's really not working. Like,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
But it's interesting because they didn't replicate or the pixels on their bodies, but you can still tell they're from a video game. With the way the
Yeah,
shines look.
yeah, they kind of did like kind of animation-y shines on them,
Yeah,
gave them a little bit
exactly.
of shading. Like, Dutch has got like a little bit of stuff going on his chest there, and she's got this kind of shine on her, like like artificial fake shine on her.
Yeah,
But it looks interesting, you
yeah, it
know.
looks cool.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Any last words on it, or
no, that's it. I mean, I just figured it'd be a kind of a cool thing to show you guys and to share.
yes. Yeah, I think that's cool. Hey, listen, man. One of the things we do on Throwdown is try to, educate the youth, about the old school games, and this is definitely an education. And plus, you get a cool toy unboxing, so we hit a lot of different demographics.
Yes.
It's interesting. All right, guys. So check out the things. I guess we'll leave a link for you so you could buy them if you're interested. Probably the old farts like us. You guys will be interested, so you can definitely check that out.
Yep.
And yeah, man. If we get any more cool things like this, we will definitely do more unboxings because they're fun.
Yep. Definitely, guys.
Yeah. All right. Later.
Later, guys.